Welcome back to WCW. It's your big little sis De'Azia.
Chelle Antoinette.
Hello, Booski.
Hi. What is that?
I don't know. It fit. It fit today. It fit. What makes sense?
Okay.
What else fits is these snake bites.
Oh, we ain't playing no games today. Just
We're going
straight in.
for the jugular.
You know, after today, I might need it.
Let's talk about it.
Just one of them days. When I'm angry inside.
Here's the thing. It's not till you get older that you really appreciate that song. Like, you know it back
take it out on you.
Don't take it personal. Like, it's nothing to do with you. It's just a day.
It's just one of them days. It be like that.
Please bring me gummy bears.
You and these gummy
I'm
bears.
just saying. Like, that's some, like, there's low-key things that have endeared me to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get me gummy bears on a regular basis. I could be like, I can't stand you. And then you brought me gummy bears. And I'd be like, you know what? If you tried to sneak into heaven, I would probably, like, kick the door a little bit. So,
wow.
Like, I might not open it for you, but I'll kick it so the lock is a little off. And if you figure out how to.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I don't know. That's to say that where would I be, though?
True.
Assumptions you make about yourself.
True.
Not up
True.
there.
Not like that, but
No, I'm saying
never
not up
know
there.
where you're gonna end up in that afterlife.
I would like to be a whale.
It was in the accent for me.
Oh, wow. Okay, if y'all ain't never seen the interview with Beyonce and she said she wanted to be a whale, go
That
check
baby
that
was
out.
high.
That's old.
That baby was high.
DC4 days.
I would like to be a whale.
I would be a whale. That lives rent free in my head, Lois and Keys. Like, it be there. It's just a whale.
Yeah.
Float
If
on.
you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
An elephant. Because I remember everything and I'm stumbling through these motherfuckers. Shout out to that elephant. I really hope that elephant is still alive. Okay, I really do. Okay, the elephant last year, I think, that the lady who was like talking trash and like digging up the grave and they came through and stumped on her funeral.
Yeah.
I hope you're prospering and doing well. Hope you all have the deepest of watering holes and have had beautiful children. Okay, I don't know, or a zebra. I would be an elephant. I was gonna say zebras because they just be like.
Be a puppy. Everybody loves puppies.
Loves you. Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me.
Just a puppy.
I would be a unicorn in real life. Do I exist? Do I not? Am I in Narnia? Are you in Narnia? One will never know.
Never seen it. Moving right along. Oh, good. I thought you was going to give me a whole lot.
No.
Because I feel
That's
like I feel like I miss a lot of things and people be giving me the judgy face all the time.
There's very specific things that you miss that I judgy face you on. The Narnia is the only one of them. I think that's the one.
I ain't never seen the Pirates of the Caribbeans neither.
It's Caribbean. That's how they say it. So the technical title of the movie is how they named it. Now, whether or not it's accurate to the Caribbean population
Pirates of the Caribbean
versus the white people that made it, they said it's Pirates. That's it. Okay.
I ain't never seen it. Not a single one. Couldn't tell you what that damn movie was about.
Pirates.
Clearly.
Doing gang shit. And then, like, one of them is, like, it was a pirate who loved the black lady, Calypso. She was queen of everything, queen of the sea, and they did her dirty. And it was her love did her dirty. She trusted the white man.
Always the love.
She trusted the white man. And the rest of the pirate was like, and Johnny Depp was like, we might have to figure out how to free her. And he was like, on gang shit. And then she was like, I'm finna fuck all of this shit up. And that's what happens.
And it's like 3 of these?
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
They are actually very fun movies.
Okay. I won't never know.
Well, we gotta go to Disney.
For Hogwarts.
We ain't gonna stop at Pirates of the Caribbean.
I feel like it won't touch me the same.
Have you seen all of the Harry Potters?
Yes. I have. Remember, I rewatched them all.
Okay, you're right. I was like,
I was on a Harry Potter binge
yeah.
when I started watching the what's the Beast and stuff.
Oh, Fantastic Beasts.
There we go. When I started going through that, I was like, let me go back and watch the Harry Potters because I had known that I had seen them all. I just didn't know in what particular order.
That's fair.
So I went back and watched
He was either
it.
a child or an adult.
Yeah.
At that point.
The child one I seen multiple times. The adult ones I was like,
we have skipped over this beautiful drink.
no, we did.
And this Fantastic Beast of your creation.
Sort of. I was feeling very island-ish.
I see. Anytime you bust out the line.
I was just feeling like I wanted Island in the Glass. So that's what I'm naming it. Island.
Caribbean Queen. How that song go? I don't know who made it, so don't ask me, but it's a song.
I wanted Island in the Glass. So,
Okay. So what's the name of it?
Island in the Glass.
Okay.
Cause you know we go out and we have like rum kind of
Yes.
drinks. Every time I taste, I'm like it tastes like home in a glass.
That makes sense.
So Island in the Glass is what we was going with.
What's up in here?
So you're going to start with an ounce of gold rum of your
Okay.
choice, an ounce of coconut rum of your choice, 2 ounces of orange juice because you need the vitamin C.
Yes, for the sun.
3 ounces of pineapple juice.
Because it's good.
I'm going to put that over some ice and shake, shake, shake. But let me tell you, I was lazy and I ain't feel like getting a shaker, so I cupped.
That's the same thing.
Same difference. So then you're going to pour that in your pretty glass over some ice. Then you're going to get you some Grenadine. I don't have a particular measurement in there. Just pour until you feel like the bottom is coated well. And then from there, you're going to top it off with another ounce, half of ounce.
Told on yourself. It's all right.
It was a half an ounce of that gold rum again. And then for garnish, you're going to get yourself a nice little lime slice and an umbrella, which clearly I no longer have umbrellas and I don't know where they went, but it would be an umbrella normally. And ta-da!
I'm ready. I'm drinking rum, no Red Bull.
Hey, stay.
Just a little bit longer. That's how I'm finna be after this drink. No. This is about to be a lituation. It's like a little sneaky link drink.
It is. I think that I would do 2 ounces of the orange and 2 ounces of the pineapple instead of 3 ounces of the pineapple.
Okay. A little less.
A little less.
I like that.
But it may be a little bit more rum.
Okay. I don't know where the bottle
It's
is.
up there on top of the Frigidaire.
I'm sure we'll get that later.
Okay. Little bit more of the rum. Sure.
Thank you. Appreciate you, production. Appreciate you. Okay, speaking of, I said this is a sneaky link drink. What's your, like... you and the girls talk.
What?
I have a question.
Girl talk.
Work that body. Work that body.
Girl talk.
Work that body. Work that body.
Girl
Work
talk.
that body. Okay, sneaky link drinks. What's your drink?
Pass me the jigger. It's right there. Yes.
What's your drink that if you like, I need to get myself in a mood?
To do what? I'm playing. Go ahead.
I was like, okay, we can ask that question. What's your, like, I'm just in the mood to mellow out versus your, I'm trying to enter alter ego mode?
What's my drink
Yes.
when I'm trying to get
Uh-huh.
in that space?
Uh-huh. Were you like,
At this
game on.
age.
Game on.
Who?
Like, not the mellow vibe, but like, I want to feel sexy and saucy. That's wine. We all know.
Wine be like, let me put on my lingerie,
like,
twiddle my fingers
everything
in my
is
hair.
frisky. Everything feels good. Like, this is, wine is, I feel like, one step, like, I feel like there's,
I feel
big
like
high
wine
and
be
there's
like
wine.
one step before you do burlesque. You don't strip.
Yep.
But I'm gonna give you a little stocking in the
little
thigh.
shoulder.
A little, you know.
It's going to be a little cleavage, and I might have on a sheer bra. Here we go. Okay.
Yes. Turn out the lights, it's smoky and shit. You had that vibe.
That's wine. What's your, like,
Take your clothes
ponytail
off.
holders are coming out? type of drink. Like, what's up? What's that drink?
I want to say tequila, but I drink tequila all the time. I don't feel like that all the time. So,
I was like, either you tell it on yourself or you lying on yourself. One of the two is happening.
I don't think it is a particular drink.
Okay.
I think it's the drink plus the person.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, because I can drink a whiskey, a tequila, whatever, and start feeling a little frisky, depending on who I'm with.
Fair. Okay. All right.
Do you have a drink?
I don't know. I feel like I do, but I don't really know what it is. It's probably going to be a combination of...
There it is.
It's going to be a combination of, like, I feel like cognac and something.
Well, that's what you drink.
No, I drink whiskey.
Well, yes, you're right. I'm sorry. You're so right.
That's why I said it's and something. It's never like dark liquor by itself don't do it. It's like if I drink cognac and wine or cognac and like, okay, it's cognac and champagne, I think.
Together?
No. I'm talking about like if I've had like mimosas or I've just been drinking champagne. I also feel like that's very bougie of me, but if I've like been drinking and then I'm like I had like additional drink to that and the additional drink is cognac, I'm be like, go to the car.
Yeah, no. I think age-wise, things have changed, though. Because, remember, like, when we first met, I didn't drink tequila. It's because I had moments of tequila in the past, and I was like, we don't need to relive said moments of tequila in the past. So, we had left tequilas alone. But tequila had done me right over these, like, last year or so. But there was a rum season. Oh, baby.
She's drinking rum. Get your Red Bull.
It was the Bacardis.
Bacardi make you party.
Of all the various
that's
flavors we created cocktails with. It was so many nights that I can't recall.
Like, I don't know.
So that had happened, huh?
That's nice for us.
That's how to be a move. Okay, anyway, moving right along.
I don't know that it's cognac though. It might just be the champagne, cause that's wine.
She didn't pick up on that part.
Damn. No, I hate when I miss them.
You're gonna be a post edit like B.
I'm gonna go back now and be like, what was said? Why didn't you tap me on my shoulder? Let me know. Yeah, I think mine might just be like champagne. Champagne and like anything.
Champagne be like, headache, please don't touch me.
I don't know. But I think maybe gin used to be. We drink more gin now. So I think that like the herbal side of gin I'll be okay with. But I think if I have a gin and juice still, like, or what's the a gin and tonic? I think if I drink gin and tonics.
Do you remember what your first drink was? When you like stereotypical and was like, "Can I get a Sex on the Beach, Long Island,
My
Cosmopolitan
first drink was an amaretto sour.
alcoholic drink?" Oh,
It was an amaretto sour.
that's so cute.
Yeah. And then after that, it was a bunch of whiskey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
My first drink was a beer, but
That makes sense.
take the beer out of it. I want to say my first drink was either,
Okay.
because I don't remember what time of season this was. It was either a Bacardi Limon
Okay.
or,
I got some Bacardi Limon at home, random.
well, like lemonade or some junk. Or, tell you about people being pedophiles. Or,
Wait a minute.
no, because I remember
Dark
being
story.
like, no, but like, I remember being like 15 or whatever, and meeting this dude, and he lied and said he was 17, and I didn't, because he didn't.
Sir, I hope you're in jail.
He was not 17.
Not at all. I'm not going to the liquor store for you.
No, like, you know how like we was hanging out and he went to the store and I didn't put that together. I'm like, oh, he just asked the old person in the store to go get the liquor. Like, I didn't think nothing about it. But anyway, he had got like Blue Beast and gin or something. But I don't remember what came first in this alcoholic experience of mine.
I had a really horrible comment and joke.
Oh no.
You know.
Okay. But I didn't know his age until, like, we didn't talk for a little bit. You know, people just pop up and call you randomly, like, months later. And he did. And I was like, oh, like, hey. And then he said something like he was at this, like, lounge or something. And
you could not. Would you at?
You know, he forgot he had that.
Clinkity or Mr. G's, because that's gonna tell me.
I don't know, but I was like, oh, how do you like? And him being like 21. Oh, but you know, I was 15. I ain't care, so.
But sir, you're a liar, and you should care about the you're in jail.
I don't think him's in jail.
You probably somewhere with a 15-year-old.
I oh gosh, he was. Never mind. We're going to just move past this topic. He was a nice guy.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Now I want to go on like a Frisky sip thing and figure out like which one of these.
Well, you can't do which one because now you done combined them all.
No, I'm gonna do it on different days.
Okay.
I'm gonna like do one day it's gonna be this and one day and I'm gonna be like, which day did I feel
friskier?
Which version of me was ready to show up? That's how I feel. Okay, speaking of random trips, right?
Okay.
Real Housewives.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I mean, I seen the clip.
So I didn't see the whole thing. Real Housewives, the franchise, started like a girl trip thing. So women from different, they're not seasons, they're different cities. Went on some little girl trip. And there are some women from Miami, Latinas, or I'm going to just say Latinas, I think that's all inclusive. We're speaking in Spanish, and Giselle from Potomac, who we struggle with every time, told them that they cannot speak Spanish in front of the big group. How you feel about that?
Fine.
You cool with that?
Yep. And I'm going to tell you why. We in this group setting where majority of people speak English. It seemed a little fishy if we having a group conversation and you go to your girl and just start saying something on the side and we in a group setting. Now, y'all off over here have a conversation, do you? But in this group dining table or whatever, I don't think you should do that. It seemed like you talking behind somebody's back.
So, to be fair, the only reason I had a problem with it is because they were actually talking about her. However, in real life, whether it's me and my girl having secret eye codes or being in our phones because we don't want to engage with y'all or texting y'all, I don't want to engage with the group. I mean, I don't have to engage with the group. You right. Telling me I can't speak my native language. I'm not going to tell you that you can't. I prefer that you not switch off while we in that group like that.
But like by all means, you a grown ass person, you're going to do what you want to do. But yeah, if we in this group setting, like, you know the rest of us don't really know what you're saying. And you playing on that fact.
She could have assumed that she knew Spanish. I feel like Giselle liked to pretend she cultured. She could have spoke Spanish. I just think that, like, you don't get to come tell them they can't speak their language. Like, bitch, I'm not talking to you. Like, I'm not talking to the group. Realistically, if I'm having a side conversation and you trying to eavesdrop on my conversation and you mad because it's not in English, you can't then be like, no, I told you about that before. You can't speak. First of all, bitch, you ain't my mama. And second off, I was not talking to you. So you don't get to
I didn't see the episode, so I don't know the whole setup, but all I got is if we all sitting here in a group setting, we talking, and then 1 minute you like, hey, yeah, girl, I feel you. I'm be like, hey, yo, wait a minute.
Languages. Like, I can feel a way, but I don't know. I feel like I would only feel bad if I assumed that you were talking about me. Like, if I'm in the nail shop, it's hella people in here, your whole clientele base, and most of them probably don't speak the language. That is still your native tongue. It's easier for you when you're talking to or communicating across whatever. You still in the group setting. The only time I really give a fuck is when I think you talking shit about me. And I know in terms of body language, when I'm sitting in front of you and you mad that I didn't snatch my hand, and you get to rah, and that's universal language. So then I'm going to be like, say what now, who? But outside of that, I just be like, shit, this ain't my business to know right now. Or I'm gonna just be like, what you said? Teach me the word.
Not teach me the word.
Like, why you mad about? I just feel like Giselle was mad about hearing a different language, and because she couldn't eavesdrop and gossip after the fact, I think she felt the type of way.
I mean, anything coming from Giselle though don't come out right. So like, maybe it's not the message; it's the person who delivered the message.
Cause you can't sell somebody like who's a whole adult, and because you don't speak the language. No, also this is her saying that to notes, and no one else said like, hey, we are uncomfortable with y'all speaking Spanish. It was literally her
Okay.
coming and being like, that's not right. It's a group setting and all of us don't speak Spanish, so y'all shouldn't talk to each other in Spanish when we're in a group setting. Do that on your personal time. And if I'm at work and I speak a different language and somebody comes say do that on your personal time, I'm not talking to you. Like, I don't care what the setting is. If I'm not talking to you, I don't have to use a language that you understand. If I speak any Ebonics in my African American vernacular and the white coworker comes by and goes, you shouldn't use that language in here. Like, there's, the lunchroom is open for everyone. And so we don't really know what that... Who the fuck invited you into this conversation for you to have to know it? Like, if everybody else had a problem and was like, yeah, we actually know y'all be talking shit about us, so just say it in English, sure.
I mean, if you want to talk shit, stand on that and talk shit.
Talk shit. You want to blame me? I feel like, and I think they did tell her though. They didn't tell her exactly what they said, but they was like, yeah, you don't get to tell her.
I mean, that's cool. I'm just
part
like, hey, we all having a group conversation. Can you at least speak in a group conversation where I can understand you?
Yeah, I think they did it to be petty because she was standing next to him.
Okay.
Because like it was really like if we're all standing in a group, like if we like outside and everybody is talking, right? And then like, you know how you side like, hey girl, whatever. That's what it was. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we're on, and I just start talking so that only the people who spoke Spanish will understand. It was literally a sidebar.
Okay.
And then you being like, oh, I hear your sidebar. Be quiet.
Okay.
So I don't know.
It's still Giselle though. And I forgot that the show even started.
I did too, until I saw that.
So therefore, I feel like I should go watch it because I want to see the fallout between Candace and Giselle. Because I believe they fall out on this trip.
Did that happen yet?
I don't know. I think that's what happened. And then I want to hear Portia explain why she stole this woman's man.
She did not steal her man.
According to her, she did not.
According to that lady, whole baby daddy, she did not steal him. You had a baby a couple months. Yeah. That narrative don't work when the pregnancy ain't mathing.
Yeah.
Because that baby ain't your ex-husband's.
No.
That baby is some other man's.
Yes.
So I feel like even if she, perchance...
The optics, you know what I'm saying. It just looked bad. But like, hey, I can't wait to hear what the explanation.
Freshly divorced dick?
Because Portia came up. The glow up was real. You know who else glowed up real nice? Real nice. April Jones. She glowed up real nice by getting her some Tay Diggs, who I think they might be married allegedly.
I don't think it's on. I thought that was a thing.
It wasn't. They didn't announce nothing, but you do see rings, but it wasn't like announced.
It's a promise ring. Yeah, it's all right. I promise.
That's your song.
I haven't heard it in so long. We're gonna play that on break. I'm telling you.
But if they are officially married, congratulations. But that is a glow up because,
or even if you just in like a happy
state, whatever, yeah,
relationship, that's amazing. For you.
They look good. They look happy.
He's staying all youthful because of her.
She
adds to the youthfulness.
Yes,
because he was like, you getting old man corny, and now he's back youthful corny. we like you.
But you be seeing them with the kids and stuff. I don't like it for her. And then she be on the red carpets. I feel like it's a little different being like, I'm out here with the singers compared to I'm out here with the the actors.
I'm out here with
the producers, the writers, like
the talent.
There's a different vibe.
Not that the singers aren't talent, but like that's a very
different thing. Yes.
Because it's a lot more red carpets that you going to.
And you just feel like, and no shade to April, you just never thought you was gonna see her walking or being cool with people of like the Morris Chestnut or whatever. Yeah. And not to say that she couldn't be, but I'm like, you just didn't see that coming from like your time with Amarion. Like I feel like
hip hop should claim her as another success story.
Like
you got
Cardi.
Your Cardi, you got your April. Like I feel like this is who you should aspire to be at this point. Like, pop your shit. Find the right dick. What makes sense to me. I'm going to get a shot on that. That might be my new saying for the record.
Okay.
All right.
Snake bite.
Another round. It started. So
It started.
begun. So y'all will be seeing production back there. Clinkity clink. Killing you with the shoulders. Killing with the shoulders. Okay. Speaking of, we was talking about like girl trips.
Girl
We're
trips.
talking about girl groups.
Girl groups.
Xscape versus SWV. Who you got?
In what way exactly?
If they was outside in the parking lot, nah, just playing. Actually, we're gonna come back to that. But if you was paying to go to a concert, who are you paying for?
Xscape.
Production. I'm tiebreaker here. Right now, Xscape. Actually, I think long term, Xscape. I'm gonna sing in 5-part harmony with myself with Xscape.
It's because I used to play that Xscape first and second album all day, all night.
My favorite band songs, one of them.
Like, Understanding was my joint. Just Kicking It was my joint. Love on My Mind was my joint. Tonight.
The softest place on earth.
I'm still on the first album.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight.
I'm like, we can.
Freaking, Is My Living in Vain? That first album used to just be here.
Then they came back.
Then they came with what's it called? Off the Hook?
I don't know the name of the
I think
album.
the name of the album. And you had Who Can I Run To?
Oh, yeah.
Do You
that's
Want
why they
To?
took the phone off the hook in the video. Why did I just put that together?
Feel So Good. What's the one track with MC Light? Oh, I can't think of it. Keep on, keeping. No, that was MC Light's song.
They just featured.
But they got a song with them featuring her. Anywho, I was true Xscape,
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. Not that I wasn't. I liked I'm So Into You, and I liked Weak, but I think I like those songs from their early album. I think I like their later songs a little bit more.
What is a later SWV song?
Like Rain Down on Me.
Oh, that's what is that? Is that SWV?
I swear it's on my mind.
Oh,
It is.
my mind. Okay.
It is.
So let's start by the fact that I'm still saying Xscape because I didn't even know that was SWV. You would have to sing it for me to be like, oh, that's my judge. That was 4 songs. We done named you 2 albums.
I'm downtown. That's the way to. That was a hit.
I
for
cannot hear
SWV.
that song and wouldn't care.
Human Nature. Not Human Nature.
See, I can hear Human Nature. I want to hear Human Nature. I know they remade it, but
yeah, I'm gonna say the. Right
I can
here,
listen
there you
to
go.
Human Nature and be okay if I.
And then
did not
here,
hear
right here.
Is the thing about it.
What's the other one? Use your heart and not your mind. That is my other one.
It's not that I don't like
just
them.
an action.
You could do all your songs and like
and the crazy thing is I like them together. When they did verses, I enjoyed all the verses.
I enjoyed all of the verses. But now they are talking about, or have they started the tour? Or the event?
So, for those who don't know, SWV and Xscape have their own reality show, and it's focused on them putting together what it seems to be a one-night only event. Where celebrating 30 years in the business or something like this, like their 30th anniversary, and they was gonna share. Well, not
That's
share.
Nice one. Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. They was gonna do this one night thing, and I guess it was like maybe if this goes well, we can go on tour type of thing. But it has been a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's been a lot of girl grouping.
And it's more. It's more sistering.
People stealing people money, but
Allegedly.
But not stealing people money. But the money got cashed, and we don't know who cashed it.
It's been the war on the interwebs between everybody.
Do they monetize their Twitters and Instagrams? Like, you have to.
Got
Because
to.
that's his own reality show at this point. Like,
Got to.
Deja, I want Snarl to know I also have no thumbs on my fingers right now. I digress. I digress. Sidebar. But yeah, because they at each other's throats. Just to clarify.
Between Tamika and Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
Xscape, SWV.
Mm-hmm.
Candy versus Tasha. Candy versus Tamar. Candy versus... Here's the thing.
Candy versus everybody.
Here's the other thing. And this is no shade to Lil Tiny. Tiny is in agreement with Candy. But don't nobody come at Tiny head.
I think they more scared of T.I. I'm not even going to hold you on that. I think they don't want Mr. Aloysius to get into a word battle with them. I think that's what... Because we know if nothing else, he going to stand
10
behind
toes
Tina
down.
to the death. They is ride or dies. And if you say something to her, he gonna give you all of Webster's dictionary.
Yes.
The thesaurus.
Yes.
Okay, he gonna pull out the Spanish and English bilingual to get you the correct word.
And then you say he can't speak Spanish in front of the crew. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, he not here to play with you. Like, he is out here, so I just think they leave her alone. And like, and I think I can't even see she don't be as vocal. I don't think she's as direct in terms of, I'm gonna bring it to you first. Like, I think Candy is I'm gonna bring it to you first type of person. Mm-hmm. And Teeny be like, okay, well shit, if we're here,
we talking about it. Let's talk about it.
We might as well. But Candy gonna be like, let's address the elephant. That's how she coming in. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Let's get it over with. Because I feel like I don't know Candy personally, and I would love to know Candy because she seemed like a good, honest, fun time. Mm-hmm. But I feel like she has gone through things in her past and maybe came off a certain type of way, right? Like you was probably nervous to step up, or you didn't tell your whole truth, or things got twisted. And so now in her life, it's like
being
I'm a grown ass woman.
Brown skin girl in the
industry. Right now, I'm a grown woman. I'm an adult. I'm business. I know what I'm talking about, and I
made enough money by myself.
I'm going to address these facts and not feel a type of way because I have to do it, and it's not anything malicious. This is business, and I'm a businesswoman. And so that's where
I was don't be petty. Because Candy can be petty. Candy can be like, look, Big Bang Tank, Little Bang, don't talk to me unless your writing credits got you X amount of money. Don't talk to me.
And it's so crazy. So, like the big debate was about headlining the tour, whether that should be or a concert, whether be that
both at the same time.
Child, I was gonna say Destiny's Child. If that should rather be Xscape,
they headlining everything.
Or SWV. Mm-hmm. I thought to myself, why not just share it? But then I don't know how that works because they have 4 members and you have 3. So like the money splits between 3.
This is not Wu-Tang. We is not splitting this money equally. We did not bring in equal amounts in these seats. We is not gonna play them games.
And so that was Candy's kind of point, right? Like, yeah, we're 2 great groups. But currently, the biggest people on the ticket is Tiny and Candy, right? For a lot of people who didn't, especially like the newer generation, may not have known who Xscape was. You don't know Tiny from Xscape. You knew Tiny because she was married to T.I. Mm-hmm. You knew Candy because she was on Real Housewives. And then you find out that they was part of these groups. And then that's the thing. SWV hadn't really done anything, right? So Candy and them being like,
who was on that show?
Huh?
Was she on that show, the R&B Diva, or what was the hood version of that? What? I don't remember. She was on Jamie Foxx show.
And so them being like, we putting seats in the house. Not saying that you're not, but we got 1 million plus followers and you don't equal up to what we have. And so I get that point of view.
And I think, to be fair, because they also came in with the understanding that it was supposed to start a tour and not that it was like one night. So that is different in how I'm willing to
if it's one night, I might just share it and be like, it's one night, fuck it. But if we going on a tour, then this is a bit, because once you locked in, you be locked in.
Mm-hmm. And that was her point. Her point was like, if I negotiate now and be like, oh, it's fine, ain't no negotiating after that. They're going to be like, well, you did it this time, so this the bag we throwing, or you're not going to do it, and I got to rebuild all of that. And also, the last time that they was like on tour and happened to be like in the same venues, SWV
opened up for Xscape.
You might not want to say you opened up for them, but
according to what Candy had said.
What was the one they did that was in Vegas that we watched online? They Lovers and Friends tour.
Oh.
Y'all was on in the daytime. The sun was still up.
They was on at the
Xscape
nighttime.
did not come in until it was well dark.
True.
And they was like, hey, thanks for opening. We're coming out in our all black and we're doing an hour set to your 30 seconds.
All in all, if it was gonna be one night, I wanted you to share it and y'all be great and enjoy y'all 30th anniversary, etc., etc. If you're gonna do a tour, I'm gonna have to agree with Xscape and be like, you need to come up off this money, shorty. But can we talk about the sisterly love? Because there's no love.
I was like, what sisterly love?
Because you would think like, okay, so if y'all don't know about this neither, they have Tamika, Latasha allegedly stole at least $30,000 from Tamika.
I want my money.
And they are standing on Tasha and her husband, standing
and
the mama, standing on that they did not steal this money. However, I don't know why my sister would lie. Meaning, like, why would Tamika get on TV, lie about this, still hold on to it after the show? Like,
that she got receipts to pull up.
I haven't seen it from myself, but I had heard that she had receipts.
And all I'm trying to figure out is, why wouldn't first of all, where is the money? Because the other part of that is both Candy and Tiny kind of was like, this is not new, but like the checks did get cashed. Like, it came from Tiny's mom, I think we said.
Yeah, it was
Tiny's mama had set them up for something. It was like to make sure they got their royalties. They was coming in the mail in random conversation. She was like, hey girl, did you get your stuff? She said, what are you talking about? It was going to the house where her sister and them was at. The checks had been cashed. She had not seen them. So the reality of it is, okay, if it wasn't you, then somebody in that house, or we need to figure out how to track down my money.
Exactly.
And why is nobody, like, real talk, why is nobody in the family concerned that I'm missing $30,000?
That's
my real problem.
And then it was the mama. Because the mama, it was, okay, shout out to Tamika on us when she went back to have the conversation with her mom. And she was like, either I'm going to take some step back from you because I got to set some boundaries. And I know that's got to be really hard for somebody to do it specifically
with your mama.
With your mother. But it was the mama being like, I love you. And I'm your mother. And I'm like, girl, you're giving Tyler Perry Productions.
It was
her
yelling at her house. You came and I invited you here to my house.
Have a seat. Several. Cause you get.
I deserve. She was giving Mama D.
Oh no!
I deserve.
She was. I am the fifth member.
I'm the reason you and your
the reason your sister.
We don't get along,
ma'am. No,
we don't. Everything you're saying is not true. We don't like each other. We have not been a member of the same group for years because we don't get along.
Miss Madam, Lady Ma'am, First Lady.
It was giving me very much Mama D. I deserve. And I was like, well, first of all, what you're not gonna do is yell at me over my salmon that I made.
Come on.
You're gonna have to leave my home. Thank you for coming. Do you want a to-go box?
And I felt like it was everything in Tamika that was just sitting there like,
this is
all right, lady. I was like, you're not even listening to her. You're literally doing exactly what she said that you do.
I don't do that. When you want to rewind in real life.
Listen, I was gonna say, did you run this back, lady? I'm gonna need you to go.
You just gotta pause. Hey, production, can you just let her see the clip right now?
I hope she rewatched this. You said no, absolutely not.
She gonna stand 10 toes down in it. What I said was accurate, and y'all don't see off camera how she talks to me. I promise you, that's what her mama gonna do. Meanwhile, you in my house
talking that good rah-rah.
And I said, I'm happy to see you. First of all, I knew it was gonna go south because I don't think they hugged when they came in.
First of all, why they all got the same energy? So remember, so her mom came in and she was like, Tamika goes, I'm happy to see you. She said, are you? And then the same energy when Tasha comes in and she's like, hey, like, I'm happy to see you. And Tamika like, are you?
Because it's the reality, like,
y'all ass has been phony whole time.
Like, we don't have to do that.
I feel bad when it's family, but then I'd be like, family be people.
I feel bad I'm missing $30,000 and y'all trying to act like don't nobody know where it is. Like,
run me. I want her to sue so bad.
You ain't even take part of my money.
You took all of my money.
You ain't even take it in and be like, I took it. It's spent. I hope we can move past this. Like you did. You looked at me crazy. And then like the mama just like, I think she got it. I think the mama got it, if we honest. I don't think Tasha took it and kept it for herself. I think that she cashed it and gave it to her mama. Or split it with her mama.
Because her mama got a nice house.
Because she's the fifth member.
I don't know what that lady did for a living, but she got a real nice house.
She said, they're my royalties.
Because I'm the fifth member. If
member.
I didn't birth you, you would not be
this
there.
Man, I thought you said
I
this house
deserve
for me. I thought that's why they was coming here. You had a new address a long time ago. I ain't realize it.
I deserve.
It said
You
my name
deserve.
on it because I named you, so technically it's my name. So
I deserve.
boy,
You deserve.
listen. Let me tell you something.
We deserve.
Nah, I don't feel like
Ha ha.
I hate you. How that tour gonna last or that night gonna end?
One night only.
I feel like this is what I think celebrities do too now. I feel like y'all hype this up, so now I'm more inclined to want to go and see this.
Exactly what they do.
Because how is it gonna work? How?
But you know what I am okay with?
What?
The tree of them.
I am.
As Xscape. And over the other tree. Because remember, they went on, did they thing without Candy. And I was like, this feel real incomplete.
Yeah, no, that's not
but
true.
them not having Tasha, I'm like, this work.
I feel like, if they do it just to
People don't understand that personalities matter for a fan base, right? Like, you can do, like, people were going on, specifically Tamar, I'm going on about, like, Candy can't sing, okay? And I'm saying I'm an Xscape fan, and I've heard Candy sing on TV and stuff, and be good at whatever she do. But like when I'm coming to see, I might not be coming to see Candy sing. I'm coming to see Xscape because of just the music and the vibe, and I like you as a person. But I don't like you as a person.
I don't
care how much talent you got. I don't like you as a person.
Tamar should know that from personal experience.
Come on,
child.
That's
why Tasha going as gospel. She feel like the Christian folk are more forgiving and understanding of her attitude. That's what Kelly Price did too. It didn't work out, but that's cool.
I'ma stand on Kelly Price being one of those specific people that did not need to be on TV. I don't need to know how all celebrities function.
Kelly Price went to the Christian Gospel Convention and sung an
As we
adultery
lay.
song.
Yeah, she said As We Lay, right?
Listen.
As we lay.
And talking about they said come as you are, ma'am. They did not say come on there, lady husband. That's not what they said.
Forgot about tomorrow.
She forgot about that gospel contract.
As we lay.
Speaking of,
You know, if you add a we take a gospel, right? You just add a little
they be in the pulpits fighting nowadays.
Yeah.
So I don't think that you seen the preacher, the lady?
No.
It was a woman preacher. I want to say it's probably Atlanta. I'm gonna say Atlanta or Texas. It's one of them southern places. And lady was like, God anointed me to get this message to whoever the lady name was. Said the girl name. Like I'm talking about first of all, it was like the Zelle and Cash App sign for the church posted on the back, like okay.
Bye.
But she was like, to whoever y'all been in my husband DMs and said the girl name, and so God wanted me to call you out and let you know that type of behavior will get your ass whooped. And I was like, man, this is not the message. That
was the message.
That wasn't what
God had told her.
Am I supposed to go look for her and do the work of the Lord for you in the parking lot? Like, how does this...
Y'all know who she is.
Like, are the hands supposed to be given on behalf of him? What are we...
Church be messy.
Like, have you ever went down, like, the random church threads on Twitter?
No.
Of, like, crazy shit that is... Bruh. One dude was like, when he was a teenager, he ended up not going to white churches no more because... This is crazy, but they used to exchange porn. Like the boys used to exchange DVDs. One of the dudes was dating like the pastor's daughter. It was a white pastor, black wife, black first lady. The dude was dating a daughter. He was like, hey, bruh, to his black friend, like only black dude. I know you be looking at the pastor's wife. They got a tape. Man's is like, get the tape. It's not the first lady. It's some random white lady. He said this is foolishness. So low key, bro, teenager, like my balls just dropped. Finna go let her know that I could take better care of her than this white man. he wouldn't have told her in not so many words. Like, he don't need to be doing you like this. I would never do that.
Wow.
First lady, like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Pastor found out they got the DVD, though.
Please tell me the outcome of this story.
Okay, so this is, I gotta go find you on Twitter. I will tag you, okay? Pastor found out they got the DVD. Him them up. Like, run that shit. Stop playing with me. Dude, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because the white thing said, like, what are they talking about? The white homie get away, go get the rest of the, like, bishops and stuff. Come in, okay? Come in. They like, yo, what's going on? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just putting on the right path. Bloody snitch. He on video having sex with somebody and it's not his wife. Whole church. Yes, we have to watch this to figure out what's going on.
Now we gotta watch it.
So they kicked him out. They in the room now, like all the bishops, the wife, whatever. Pop the tape in. White girl on the tape is one of the bishop's wives. We squabbling. Okay, they in there.
Speaking of squabbling,
I was finna get to that. In there rubbling, tumbling. Preacher get his ass whooped. Little homie get kicked out of church. They like, you can't bring this boy back here. And that's how he ended up back at the black churches.
Okay.
Speaking of Snowfall, spoilers. Spoilers.
Bunch
Shouldn't
of
be a
spoilers.
spoiler by the time you watch this. Okay, you should have watched it.
Should not be. Yes. We seen it coming. R.I.P.
R.I.P. I want to take another shot for my nigga. He saw it coming.
Take a sip. You ain't drinking.
You want me to
R.I.P. Unc. Miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. So.
Jerome. I was thinking like, what's his name? Hey y'all, what language does Roman speak?
Drop your comments.
Drop your comments.
But it is. You get on my nerves.
That's me.
First of all, I've been saying for like the last 3 episodes, Uncle's gonna die, right?
We said the last 3 seasons. We was like, Uncle.
We know it's coming, but like specifically these last 3 episodes, I was like, Unc finna die. But this episode, I was like, fuck, he really finna die.
Before we even get to his death, were you surprised that Franklin came back?
No. Because at the end of the day, like, man, y'all did some fucked up shit, but you was still my auntie. I still loved and respected you. I ain't trying to see nobody out here raping on you.
I don't think he did it for her. I think he could give a fuck less about Louis. I think he did it for Jerome. I think at the end of the day, Jerome is his uncle. He gonna always love and respect you as his uncle. Even when it comes to the business, you are not the person that he feels did you dirty. And even if you did, he still would have been like, bygones. You blood. That's how he rolled. And by default, because I know how much my uncle loved, like, that okay. Franklin is a blood in, blood out type nigga.
Yeah.
Like, because you now blood in, because my blood fuck with you, I have to look out. Like, I'm not gonna let my uncle be hurt like that.
Okay.
Because I would have let your ass out of wait of the day and be like, hey, I heard they had her in a warehouse. God damn.
Can't believe they did what they had did.
Sorry.
Nigga had a pressing curl.
Do you need me to take care of anything? I'm gonna need the stash though. Like, that's.
I don't know how I wanted Unc to go out. I'm not sure that was good enough for me. It seemed a little meh.
I think we always knew. Well, for me, I always knew it was gonna be something to do with her.
Oh, of course.
Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna. When he came in and said, "Baby, I'm going to Jamaica," I was like, "She is gonna set him up. She's gonna take this man out."
I thought
because she's too power hungry. And it's the spoilers for the next episode for me because you talking about it's Franklin fault.
I think she gonna be on side with the family. I think she doing it as a way of setting something up so he can try and like figure out his shit. That's what I want to hope. I ain't had no faith in her. You know that. This whole time I ain't had no faith in her. I think on sake of Jerome's dying wish, his last thing was, fuck that shit, we family. And all of this shit is not gonna matter. I think on principle of that, and the fact that Franklin came, but like, Maze, we gonna come get you, cause you family. Even though I don't fuck with you. You offered him a way in. You offered him that and he said, fuck that. And you thought you was good and left for dead. On that principle, I'ma hope that you is lying to somebody that's not him.
Do you look at Veronique differently?
Hell yeah. Because that bitch could have gone to her. I was like, this raggedy hoe. Okay, and I'm sorry. I didn't think she was a raggedy hoe. I was just like, for real sake of, you were raised in a sense of self-preservation. And that goes to show you, like, communication in your relationship is important. She was like, I don't have a reason to leave because that nigga don't lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
And if a nigga don't lie to you, and you know that, like, your word is your bond, and even when it's dirty and ugly and murderous, you gonna tell me that is a different comfort.
It's something about her. I can't shake it. Like, I appreciated what she did. I respect that.
I still think she might take the money once they find it.
It's just something sitting there chilling, where I'm like, she gonna be on some underhand stuff.
I don't think she's gonna take all of it.
She's gonna take half of it.
She's gonna take her portion.
I worked real hard.
She's gonna take her portion. And I think she also knows that he's crazy. That's the benefit. Like, okay, real talk, like, benefit of being your authentic self when you're in a relationship. Because I know your level of crazy. And you know my level of crazy. So we can negotiate our balance of crazy. Because even though, like, as a con artist, I should expect that you're going to do the con. And at some point, like, in Franklin's mind, I'm sure in the back of his mind, he, like, I can kind of, like, there's a universe where you conning me, right? I can expect that. You know that I'm a motherfucking
killer.
I am a hound. I will come find you for my shit. I can respect if you take my shit because you're a con artist. Don't take all my shit because I'm a murderer. As a con artist, I could be like, you should know, baby, I love you, but it's some of this coming with me, and come find me in a couple of years, and we can run amok through the say something so nice. I'm not going to take all your shit, though, because I know how you feel. I feel like it's open communication. It's fine. It's cool. It's nice. Curse my mama out for you. You know what? I love you. I stand by him. He's nice. That's 9. I'm going to stick beside him.
Teddy.
He not going to die. That's what's going to make me mad. Teddy not going to die. The Russian Cuban man should have shot him. How you going to come in my house and be like, you know that I could kill you?
Sir.
Nigga, you are drinking cyanide. I'm not even finna.
I'm taking everybody out.
I ain't put so much shit in this tea I done gave you.
That coffee, whatever it was.
You're not walking out of here. I'm gonna be like, oh.
And he already knew he was in his house prior to. Like, I feel like the setup is coming. But
letting people live that shouldn't live. I don't have time for that.
How did you feel about my island in the glass? Pond the river. Pond.
That's not what I was singing.
I know it's not. I know it wasn't. But I don't know why I think I be Pond the river. Pond the river. Let's just my brain go down.
That's how I feel about it.
Okay, so
I'm drinking rum, no Red Bull. It's I'm gonna say a 5. This was actually pretty good.
Thank you.
And it's dangerous. I think this is it. This is my Frisky drink. You've made it. There we go. Figured it out.
Make sure you guys follow us on all of our social medias. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes. I added that. Look at that. I sound like a YouTuber.
There's some shit below you should follow.
All that down there. Until next week.
Deuces.
Bye.
Pondy boat. Pondy river. Pondy boat. Give up my run, I give up my neck. Give up my run, we give up. What's the rest of the fucking thing?
It's a whole bunch of dances.
Walked out the door and walked out of my life. I cried these tears. I cried so many nights.
Come on, Auntie Tony. It was a split for me. When that video came out, I was like, Auntie Tony giving. Don't nobody do Tamar like Tony. Don't nobody do Tony like Tamar.
Absolutely. First of all, she is the background singer who probably filled in all your vocals, and like we don't recognize that she filled in your vocals because she does you so well.
Yeah.
And over time, you trained your voice to be able to do that part. Maybe shout out to Tamar.
She been doing some stuff lately.